started. Let's subtract that, close that. Yeah, if you guys can check the YouTube and Twitch.
Looks good right now. YouTube looks great. YouTube, I don't know, but YouTube has been working great throughout. Um, I'll take it on faith for now. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm broadcasting, so I can't. Maybe I can check on my phone.
yeah, I'll bring it up on my phone. Just to check. Um, so let's see.
Yeah, I see myself as live, but is it me? Yes, I see you. It's good.
Okay. Um, yep, that is working. The YouTube is up, and now let me go over and check the Twitch. Um,
The Twitch is good. I checked it.
okay, good. Cool.
Yeah.
Then I
Uh,
think we're all good and you can take over. I'll
cool.
be able to check in if you have anything that comes up. Um
Yeah. Let's stop at 9, like between 9:15 and 9:30 on the dot, in case like you want to check your alarm, like set an alarm or anything, to end it. Because yeah, that is my plan, and so far I've been able to stick to that. Okay. Are you on the stream, Jamie? This is the part that's interesting. After that, no, I mean it's actually all interesting. It's just for different audiences, I guess. So this is the virtual coffee bot. Me and my, are you on there? Yeah. Oh, you are? Oh, okay, okay. I don't know that. So virtual coffee bot is like a really simple Slack bot. It's to help you connect with colleagues in channels on Slack. Cool. And so right now it's still in test mode, so it can only connect to like this private Slack that I have with my co-hacker Elias. And we are, you sign up like this, and then it allows you to pair people in coffee meetings. So once a week, the bot will be like, "Hey, you should meet this person." Oh, I love it. Yeah, yeah. So now I showed so showing Jamie what's up with groups, right? So you log in, you create a new group. There's a lot of groups in there because this is the test channel. Yeah. And then like we have this Slack. So if you can pick which channels you want to pick members from, and it builds a list of all the unique members. So as you can see, Jamie, you are featured in here with or without. Yeah, yeah. And so let's remove the extra me and Ilyas. You have like 3 people, I guess, in a pool, right? And then you can actually see all the unique meetings that these people could have. And actually, let me go back and put 5 people in here because it just generates more interesting pools. Or what? It didn't regenerate them. Great. Looks great. It looks really good. What I'm a little upset by is that it didn't change the member list when I did this, so that's a bug. It should have gone up to 5 people because I added 5 people now. Like if I go back to coffee groups and I go some group, and I add 5 people this time, there will be more meetings. See, these are all the meetings that 5 people could have. And then there's another page where if you click this button, it will schedule all the meetings. So like next week's meeting, 6:13, that is next week. You and me are gonna meet, Jamie, apparently. Ilyas and Burchan might meet. And then cool. The week after, the 2 Adityas will meet, whoever they are, good Aditya and bad Aditya, and Ilyas and Jamie. So the point is that it's rotating all the people so that every week somebody's getting a fresh meeting. Cool. So that's the part that I finished last week. So as you can see, like there's definitely some front end work to be done. Like this table should be just neat as opposed to these questions and answers. Mm-hmm. And then the meeting tab, I'm disturbed that it didn't change when I changed the member list. So I'm gonna write that down as a bug. Meeting tab. doesn't update when you change the member list. So this is something that I'd like to look into. And it is actually scheduling the meetings and all that stuff. So there's the part that I'm going to work on today is the part that actually takes these meetings and actually messages both parties on Monday saying, hey, you guys should meet this week. Here are some suggested times. Yeah. And then on Friday, it's supposed to ask you like, hey guys, did you meet this week? And you're supposed to say yes or no. Honestly, because it's like a simple bot, like right now I'm just interested in the Monday part, like let it just remind people and then not it launch, maybe not even track because there's like all these things to do and I only work on it. Yeah. But at launch, if it's just on Monday, it rotates and says, hey, maybe you guys should meet this week. I'd be happy with that. And then, yeah, there's some bugs and I need to figure out how to deploy it. For deployment, now I'm going to go into like a different territory for a minute. Tomorrow, I'm going to meet up with these people who have this environment called Tilt. And for those of you who are following, who are programmers, right now on development, in the development environment, I'm using Docker Compose, and there's no production environment, like because it's just on my computer, it's not on the internet. Were I to push it to production, I would probably have to switch to Kubernetes. I've never created like an entire Kubernetes environment myself because it's a new technology. Tilt is supposedly a framework, not supposedly, it definitely is a framework that lets you run a Kubernetes deployment locally that then exactly matches the one you have in production. So if you can set up your project in Tilt, it will presumably run in a really straightforward way on Amazon containers or DigitalOcean containers. So yeah, today's task is to set up the cron, and I guess if the time permits, to look into this meeting tab bug. Maybe we can make done a toggle on the front end too. So let's start with this one. How to make a cron that messages the two participants on that day and says, "Hey, you guys should meet up this week." So cron. All right. Cool. Boring. So what is a nice transparent way to do cron? Usually I would create a function and then a script that runs that function. I don't know how to run the cron yet because it would run on Kubernetes or whatever, which I don't know how to set up yet. But I can just assume, I think, that some script does what I expect it to do. So the first step really would be to figure out what do I expect this cron to do in pseudocode. So select meetings from this week that have not been notified. Okay. And then notify. And then for each meeting, notify all the participants. Cool. So how do I select meetings from this week that have not been notified? First thing I would do is on the actual meeting, I would create a notification bool that can keep track of that. So how do I change the model? Okay, here's the meeting model. So you've occurred and scheduled. We can have another one that says notified. Streaming on Twitch, in case you were planning on saying anything. Yeah, extreme. Huh? Yeah, but the recording is forever. I mean, we can delete it, but like it will persist. Yeah, I like them. Um, and one day, well, yeah, I have no idea. It just helps me actually do this for like 2 hours every week. And there were attendees before, and they were asking questions and stuff, so they do come. It's just pretty random. I wouldn't. Um, People are definitely interested in how to write a simple app. Notified Boolean. Okay, now I forgot how I actually changed the database. So I think I wrote the. Oh, there we go. Cool. Docker compose exec vcb app bash. Does anybody remember this stuff? Okay, and now I can run this other magic incantation, which is to migrate the database, add meeting notified. Cool. Um, I think that also ran the migration. Created and applied. Oh no, I'm talking to my imaginary watchers. Well, future watchers, future self. Um, okay, so now that I did that, npx prisma migrate dev, what do I want to do next? I want to notify, select meetings from this week, and that have not been notified, and then for each week, notify the participants. So I guess one thing I could do is look at my tests. Well, I guess first of all, I don't know how to notify people in Slack at all. Like what, how do I literally do that using the API? No. Okay. No, I want to. No blocks yet. Let's just send a really simple message. Okay, conversation. Okay. Okay. Don't steal my context. Sending messages guide. Okay, channel. If I don't have a channel, I have chapter post message. Okay. token channel as user. What if I want to send a message to two people? Create a message. No, that's not what I want. Okay, so maybe I want to create a conversation. Name my channel required. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Private group. Okay, conversations not create. Okay. Initiates a public or private channel based. Okay, let's just assume that that's what we're gonna do. Let's try this token. No. Where do I have the token? Is it in my settings? No, the token is when I log in. Yes. It's my client ID and client secret. I forget where we store the token. I think if I reauth, it should give me the token. It might, should definitely not be here. It should just be in the back end. Let me log out and see if I can reauth. Okay, add to Slack. Yep, allow that. Network. There we go. That's not good that we can see that in the console, but there it is. That's our token. Scratch. Name test BCB group is private. Yes. Team ID option. Okay. Invalid auth. Okay. But I don't want to create a conversation like that. I want to view another method. Conversations. Invalid auth. Okay, let's see how the conversations list works real quick. So that is this call. If I go here and I go into the newest group, which is some group, that should do conversations list, which should give me result groups Slack channel name general. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking at. So with external groups, and this should sync. Okay, so refresh definitely has the token. Wrong file. Refresh org for me. Go to definition. Org service to refresh. Go to definition. Okay, Slack refresh org from Slack. Go to definition. Slack token org.slack token. Okay, so the org Slack token is inside here. I can definitely just do console.log. Rebuild the app. Yeah, so that should put it in here if I click refresh again. Okay, get up, I guess. Okay, that's my Slack token. Okay, let's try the tester. So any Slack conversation. Yes, that's what I want. Really? Site open. Okay, let's test channel create, I guess. Doesn't really say what to do. But test. No, channel create, where is it? Conversations don't open. That's why I need to. Opens or resumes. So let's try you. Here's a token. No channel. Users are what value do I put users? Comma separated list of users. Cool. Comma separated list of users would be um, here are the meetings. Result meetings. Let's create a conversation between Aditya and Jamie. That would be participants. Here's one user ID. And here's the second user ID. So okay, so we created a conversation. This is the conversation ID. Cool, purpose group messaging. Let me check my Slack to see if that opened. Whoa, it did. Oh, wrong Slack. Not yet. I don't see any messages in there. So let's try. But it definitely has created the channel. So let's try to post a message to it. This channel, using this token, has user optional parse thread. Where do I put the content text? Hello, my name is Dr. Green. And let's try it. Cool. Sweet. So I have sent a message to me and Jamie saying, hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. All right, I'm gonna take like a minute break. Yeah. And then see what I can do about generating that method meeting. Pause my stream for a minute. Start my camera. I'll be back at 8:15. two different calls. One was to create a conversation, to open a conversation. So for Slack, you open a conversation by using the conversations.open API call, and then you use the chat.postMessage call to actually send it. So the first thing I'm going to do is run this again, copy this as go, and this is how you open a conversation. Right? Oh, I don't know why it does form data. It's annoying. It should really not do that. It should just use JSON. I don't like this exposed token, but this. Can I switch it to JSON? Okay, token, and then users is a comma suppress. Okay, whatever. I know how to do this. So other calls have been done like this. So on the meeting, I can add a open conversation on the meeting model. So let's first save added notified. Now the meeting service can have a function that you create meeting, mark meeting is done, schedule meeting. Now let's create the Slack helper function, create meeting conversation. Create meeting conversation. Meeting ID, num. And this function will just returns a Slack conversation channel ID or a direct message conversation. Okay. Create meeting conversation. Meeting ID. Maybe it'll have to be async. I don't know. Let's see. Prospectively do that. Now let's get the meeting. How do I get a meeting? That's got to be an example in group service. Create group. Find unique. So once meeting is equal to wait prisma.db.meeting find unique meeting ID where we include participants true. Okay, now we want to create a conversation in Slack. So let's see what the Slack service looks like. Okay. Good call, Slack users info. This is a good. We want to copy. MNO, so the Slack conversation open. Slack product token. Slack user IDs, which can be an array of strings. And it can return a promise. I don't know, these were typed. Okay. length expected Slack user IDs param. Okay. Client dot conversations dot open. Okay, conversations open. Users. Okay. Users. Join array of strings. JavaScript. Join, comma. And that might just be it. As Slack conversations open response. And then we go here, go Slack conversations open response. Okay. MNO. Open response. Whatever put in the call. Oh no, the token will be there. Open users. Okay. Right. Okay. And the typical response is just like that. Okay. So let's fix that up real quick. Okay, Boolean, and then we have channel ID string. Okay. Okay. And we want this to return that. No, it's not required. What are you talking about? With line conversations not open. Aha. So that is about. Conversations. Wait, service dot Slack conversations open. Oh, org. org.slash. Participants map pp dot the participants look. Sorry, I dropped out for a second there. Let me share my screen again. So yeah, I think more specific p.external ID. So meeting.participants. A property org does not exist. So let's see meeting. Meeting does have an org, so I can just load it. Org. Oh. If not, okay, I don't want to coerce that. I want to figure out why this movie no. Or Okay, non-assignable Slack conversations, open code definition. Okay. Not open conversation on Slack. Okay, so this function should create a meeting conversation. And that would be a helper function because we want another function that is send meeting message. Send meeting message would be so the call to send a meeting message would be chat post message. Okay, what do we want to put in the message? We did that. It is channel and text. Okay, and let's take a look at the response. This is your success response. And the error response is, oh, okay. Slack chat post message response. And here we have in what? Chat post message. So export interface Slack chat post message response and web API console. Okay, boolean, comma channel string ts string message string 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 type string subject string. Cool. So that should be our Slack chat post message response. And now if you want to send a meeting message, you should just be able to channel Slack conversation PDF text message content. Cool. So I think it's really similar. So well, fine. Now conversation ID wait. This create meeting conversation meeting ID. Await Slack stop chat. And that should send the message. All right, so we wrote the code to send a meeting message. Now we should figure out how to run it. So maybe I'll create a route and just test it. So wrote code to send message to two participants. Now it's time to test it working. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let me just get a call from the back end. I have meeting ID. What's my meeting ID? 2. Oh no, 17. Okay. The meeting ID is 17. So let's send a chat message to meeting ID 17. Let's try it. That's clear. My name is Dr. Cheesy. Okay, so now I'm going to test this unexpected console statement. Top level awaits are not allowed. So how did we do that? Okay. How should we do it? Get app.listen. Yeah, let's try to run this. Cool. That just worked. Amazing. So sending a message is working. All right. So next on the agenda is writing a cron. Sweetness and light. All right, I'm gonna take another 7 or 8 minute break because I'm running a little slow today, but when I come back, I will start writing the cron. I'm going on mute here. All right. So, I'm definitely gonna do that. I think for today, I might wrap up a little early, because I'm just gonna put in a stub. Um, yeah, I plan to do that actually. So I wrote this function. I wrote this file. The cron, actually, one way to write it would be to write a different entry point like this. And I'm cool with doing that in the scripts folder for now. Although, I guess let me create a tasks folder. New folder, tasks. And my task would be notify meeting meeting participants. Okay, and then my goal, the pseudocode would be find all meetings scheduled for this week that have not been notified. For today, keep it simple, that have not been notified. Notify them. So let me write the cron real quick. Let's go super fast. How do I write notify them? So first thing I want to do is import the meeting service. Next thing I want to do is find the meetings from this week. How do I query the meetings? Date. Get next Monday. Oh yeah, upcoming meetings, fine. So async get meetings by date. Date. If not date is equal to get next Monday. Actually, db the meeting, find many, where include. Oh yeah. Where date, comma, include participants true or true. I don't think I'll do this other magical thing. Date will just be a date. Don't wait, yeah, find many. What's wrong with this? Hmm. Aha. More expected. Perfectamundo. Meetings by date. Let me get next Monday. So test meeting message. Okay. Okay, that's right. This worked well the first time. Try the second time, which is meeting service. No, meeting participants. So um, verify meeting participants. Okay. So first final meetings for a to await meeting service. Get meetings by date. Let's just try next Monday. Or meeting off. Notify. Cool. Oh, that's not good. Why did that hang? Whatever. I need to look that up. I really don't feel like doing it today. So let me just get this to work. Notify meeting. And then I have the shape of my icon, and I can just make some notes and clean up. Not, oh. I don't know. Now I should have a bunch of notifications. Hello, buddy. Oh. Okay, that did not work. Okay. Console.log. Nope. Notify. Let's see those. All right. Console.log 8. And I think I need to figure out why the state is slightly different. Okay. I guess I need to check what's in the database. PG admin 5052. VCBDB does not depend on PCB admin software. Docker compose not PCB admin. Recreating it, cool. Okay, whatever. Baby cry. No wrong message. Localhost 5052. Okay, I think this is the login. How do I check the database? Please be saved. VCB. Yeah, good. That's good. Let's look at the Postgres. Not of VCB. Let's look at the meetings table. And let's look at the dashboard. SQL, maybe. Oh my god, how do I do a new query? Schemas, like. Meeting. That's what I did. So, when is this scheduled? Date. Okay, so there's the query for same day. Date. Okay, let me do something basic. So select new query, right? Okay, select star from meeting where date is equal to 2021 0613. Mission meeting design system. Or is okay. So how do I get all these meetings on that day? Okay. What is the date here? And okay, let's do it next Monday. Okay. Cool. Let's try doing that. So notify meeting participants. What's the date? It means by date. Date. The definitions. Date. Date. Where okay. GGE, okay. Date. DE. Oh, why are you crying now? Okay, now you're gonna gang of messages. Hello, my name is Dr. Windows. Aha. Get meetings by date range does not exist. On type. Because I didn't save the file. Alright, and now I can expect a wave of noisy ass messages. Oh, right. And now why did I get a list? Find many. Why didn't that work? Makes sense. Greater than, less than that totally worked. Prisma find many check quick. Okay, let me just remove the where. Oh, I have it backwards. So it should first of all greater than equal to right. Less than equal to that, right? Cool. Noisy as fuck. Hundreds of messages. Blah 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 blah. Dingo bango dingo dango. Dingo bango dingo dango. Hello, hello, just not meeting noise. Why are you so slow? Where is my meeting with Ilias? Where is this still going? Cool. Actually, Ilias should have got some notifications as well. Take a look at the actual things. Oh, I can't see the participants, but I can see them in the app. Oh, but just for this group. Yes, okay, cool. So, yeah, no, I feel pretty good about that. So that will actually work, and all we have to do is run this cron every Monday, and it should say something really basic. Hello, this is VirtualCoffeeBot. We think you guys should meet this week. Is it? Virtual coffee. All right, that is most basic one. And yeah, I mean, in terms of literally done, I think we have crossed the finish line. All of this Okay. Cool. And just like that, the cron is done in the gross fashion, but it is done. So, trying to think what else I can do today that would be useful. I guess it would be to try to figure out how to run an async function in the script. Script. Uh-huh. Cool. This is the date. Blah, blah, blah. Sweet. Still doesn't exit. Okay. Let's try the other way. Oh, undefined. Hmm. Mhm. Okay, let's try. How is this backend running? Mm. Okay, why does this hang? I guess it even hangs for the simpler ones. So it's something to do with maybe. Okay, so synchronous thing works. Let's try. Okay, so it's something to do with the Slack calls and the Prisma calls not completing. Chat post message. That's awaited. We'll have to figure out which one it is and why the connections are hanging. Let's look at this list. Dirty con. Six. 316. Figure out why the script is hanging. Up. And if you're around to work on the schedule page a little bit, I'm kind of act on together. And that's going to start on next week. And that would end my presentation for today on VirtualCoffeeBot. So thanks to Ryan for streaming, and see you all next week. Ryan.
Hey, how's
Hey,
it
what's up?
going?
It's going great. I just wrapped up a minute ago. I was going to write you a message. So it went pretty good. I wrote the cron that sends people messages. So I just need to clean up the page, fix some bugs, and tomorrow I'm going to start working on deployment, like to push it to the cloud using Kubernetes. And so yeah, it's going well. I think this week I'll promote the link more.
Yeah.
As
Still, great job. Was fun to.
Thanks.
It's very fun to see this all come together, and thanks for involving Noise Bridge and all the people who will watch this in the future when they want to learn how this was all made.
Yeah, they certainly will. I have a strong feeling. I think there's more to the app. Like I said, I'm now gonna give myself like till whenever, like definitely by the end of summer, it should be good to like I'm gonna private beta after I figure out deployment, but I would like for it to be pretty good before I really push it widely, you know. But yeah, it's a really useful app and it really looks nice. So I feel quite confident that once it's out in the wild, people will definitely come back to these live streams and see what's up.
Yep. Cool. Yep. So I'm going to end the stream.